Hey guys, Christina Fulford here with your WOD for Friday, June 17th, and I want to talk to you today about the alternative. And what I mean by that is the alternative to life without Advocare. What would that look like? I'm sure a lot of us have experienced that or are going through that. What I like to do is I like to write two lists, one of which is with Advocare and the other is without Advocare in my life. So it's kind of also a vision expanding exercise. I was able to pay off $13,000 of debt and be a stay-at-home mom within 6 months of really working the business. So I hit a goal that I wanted to achieve pretty early on. And I struggled with my vision a little bit after that. But when I was able to write down what my life could look like with this opportunity compared to without it, it really got my brain thinking of all the possibilities and started expanding my vision. And we are on track to be a debt-free family. We are about to knock out half of our consumer debt by the end of this year. So I have a couple of lists written side by side. One is my life with Advocare and the other is my life most likely without Advocare. So I'd like to read a few examples. Write your own list. Guys, this is just my examples, but with Advocare, time freedom is possible. Debt freedom is possible. I get to travel when and where I want, and I get to homeschool from anywhere in the world, which is a dream of mine. I have a dream of taking our kids and not just homeschooling at home, but being able to go to a whole bunch of cool places and say, oh yeah, we're gonna learn about France this week. Actually, we're gonna go to France this week. So I always thought that would be really cool, and that's a big vision of mine. Donate to causes that matter to me. Buy a dream house with cash, which would be on the beach because I love where we live, but I would like for it to be on the ocean, and Justin kind of feels me on that one. I can leave a legacy for my family, and I can have a cash Christmas, which I did last Christmas because of Advocare, and I know I'll do this Christmas. So that's the possibilities with Advocare, just a few of them that I read off the list. And then life without Advocare looks more like time debt, which I was in, an office job, which is not my passion, not a bad environment, but it's not for me. Very full of stress in everything, financially, in relationships, just a whole lot of stress there. Saying no a lot when I want to say yes. Life being controlled by circumstances, by the economy, by my boss, by other people. Barely being able to help myself and being dependent on others. No hope for my dreams, really, just kind of give those up, throw them out the window. And when I'm no longer on this earth, I will have very little to pass on, if anything. So, when I compare those two lists, I'm like, well, there's Advocare or there's the alternative. So the alternative to me doesn't look as good as the with Advocare list. I told Jesse when I first started that I don't really care if it takes me 20 years to get to Diamond. At least I have the opportunity here. I mean, if I spent 20 years doing something else, it would never pay me a Diamond paycheck, and I would never be able to live life on my terms. And then, I hope this helps you work through some vision if you're struggling like I was, and like I have done. This exercise really works for me. And then, just ask yourself, if it's possible, why not go for it? If all these things are possible with Advocare, why not go for it? I mean, what's the worst that's going to happen? You're going to be stuck in the same position that you are right now. So that's just some perspective and an exercise that worked for me, and hopefully you'll be able to expand your vision if you need that in your life. Have a great day.